Well, Emily, talk a little bit about excitement, anticipation. What's kind of going through your mind here as you get ready before the start of camp?
We are all really excited. We had a pretty good spring, and our summer training has been really productive. And I think we're just all excited to get on the court together and start training and get the season started.
Your squad has lost a couple of pretty good senior classes over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
What do you girls got to do to kind of step things up, and maybe for you yourself even taking over one of those leadership roles?
Yeah, I think, it boils down to confidence. And like you said, we have had a lot of senior classes leave that have been key parts of this team, but every year someone has stepped up, multiple people have stepped up, and that role has been filled. And I think it's fun to watch each player develop into the player that they are meant to be. And I think it just comes down to like having the confidence to do that at the end of the day. So
obviously, I know your girls' expectations and even coaches' expectations has been to get to NCAAs, and you haven't quite gotten there. What maybe is that X factor to get you over the top, do you feel?
I think it just boils down to we've learned the past two years in pretty hard ways that every game counts, and we can't have an off day. Like, we can't have a game that we don't get up for. If we're playing a number 10 team or maybe a not so good team, like, it doesn't matter. We have to get up because anybody can be anybody on any given day. And I think, especially in the conference we're in, it boils down to who shows up and who has that fire to win. So I think we've learned that the hard way, that we have to have that in order to get to postseason. So
this conference, how would you describe the Mount West for women's volleyball?
Oh, it's fun. And like I said, it's anyone's game any day. So I think that's really fun. There's never a day that you can be off. There's never a day that you can really take it easy, and you just have to. It boils down to who has that fire to win, who has that intensity to get every point up, and I think that's really fun. It's a fun conference to be a part of for sure.
Are there certain aspects of the game that you feel this team needs to really concentrate on here in preseason before you get going here in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I think just building that camaraderie on the court. We have it off the court, building it on the court, and I think this season will come a lot boiled down to being able to terminate, being able to end points. We have that. We have a good defense and we have a good offense, but I think it'll come down to being able to put the ball away when we need to, and not continue rallies. So.
All right, I'm going to stop mine, but we're going to continue with the video because I want to ask you, who's the goofiest player on the team?
Oh,
the hard question here.
That is the tough one. That is the toughest one you've asked. Goodness, off the top of my head, I'd have to say Corey. She is just so much fun. She just has a ton of energy, and she's just such a fun player to watch. And then she's even goofy off the court, but she's just really a fun player to be around.
Who's maybe someone that's way too serious?
Oh man. Oh, these are really hard. I don't think we have anyone that's way too serious that can never take a joke. I think
maybe it's Coach.
Yeah.
Let me get you in trouble, right?
Our coach has, but we have I think, no one's takes themselves too seriously, and I think that's a good thing for our team.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Laurel's really intense. I think we have players that are intense that are good for the team, that keep us focused and keep us focused.
Okay, I know athletes got to pay attention to nutrition nowadays.
Yeah.
Do you have some sort of cheat day, some sort of vice that you love? Chocolate or some
I'm a sucker for chocolate.
You are?
Yeah.
Any specific chocolate? Any candy or anything?
I don't know if there's a favorite candy. I just really like dark chocolate, just straight up. So. Okay. Yeah.
What's worse, spring practice or 2-3 days before the season starts here in August?
Ooh, actually, they're pretty about the same, I think. Okay. As far as because the weights get a little bit easier in preseason because we're training so much. In spring, weights are a lot more difficult, but then the practices maybe you don't have a 2 a day. So I think they balance each other out in that respect.
Lastly, is there something really unusual you found out about Coach Callahan that you didn't expect when you first got here in the last couple of years?
I found out he's really good at dressing up. When we do camps, we have a theme day, and he's killed it every year. So that surprised me.
Fun volleyball facts.
I know.
Lastly, is there a message for Cowgirl fans? What would you like to say to them to kind of get them back on the bandwagon again?
Yeah, just that they make the UniWyo what it is, and it's the best place to play. It's by far my favorite place to be, and so I think just come out and support us. It'll be fun. It's a good environment, and we got new lights. But yeah, it's just you guys, the fans make it what it is. They make it Wyoming, and I think that's a huge part for us. So.